Hey there guys, Primus Reviews here, and today we're going to be reviewing both number 98 and number 99, Transformers Rise of the Beast, Battletrap, and Cheetor. Now, if you guys haven't checked out my last review, please make sure to check it out, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, make sure to turn on post notifications that way you guys don't miss a single upload. Now, I bet you guys are wondering, wait, usually you do one figure at a time, why are you doing both? Well, I did find these two at the exact same time, and honestly, a week from today, I will be watching Transformers Rise of the Beast, as everybody will be. So, yeah, the Rise of the Beast hype train needs to get even more hype, so I really hope you guys do enjoy this double figure review. Now, when both Studio Series number 98 and number 99, Battletrap and Cheetor were announced, honestly, they both did look really sick, and honestly, we didn't get any, kind of concepts of them until, Studio Series were like, you know what, we're gonna release these guys, and you know what, they're gonna look accurate to the film. You know what? Wow, even to this day, I haven't seen Cheetor in his robot mode, so this is honestly my first time ever seeing him in robot mode. Battletrap, he was teased in the teaser trailer, so yeah, again, I did get to see that, but honestly, these two look really sick. And let me just say, finally, I have found Studio Series Rise of the Beast figures. It's been so long. Now, were they worth it? Oh boy, mom. Now, first things first, we're going to take a look at Battletrap's packaging. Here you do have a nice, beautiful image of Battletrap there, looking really sick. Dude, got Studio Series number 99 Battletrap there, looking pretty cool. On the side of the box here, you do have another beautiful image of Battletrap, looking really sick there. On the back of the box here, you do have the cool looking figure and his really cool looking license alternate mode in 30 steps. Haven't transformed him yet, but I think I might have a little bit of hard time with him. Again, his side of the box here is Battletrap there. Again, a really cool looking box. He is a Voyager class as well, which is pretty cool. Here comes Cheetor. We do got a beautiful image of Cheetor. Just take a look at that. That looks so sick. There we do got the Maximal Cheetor. Wow, on the side of the box here, we do have Cheetor looking really sick as well. And on the side of the box here, we do have his official robot mode, which looks very cool. I really hope he does look like this in the film. Again, really cool. On the back of the box here, you do have the cool looking figure and his cool looking alternate mode, aka his Cheetor mode in 24 steps. So that does look really sick. On the side of the box, again, there is his Cheetor, I'm sorry. But yeah, that's it for the packaging. So let's take a look at, honestly, these two really cool looking figures. Now take a look at Cheetor first. Here we do have him looking really sick. Look at that head sculpt. That head sculpt looks super thick. I do quite like that. I do like the green for the eyes as well. I do quite like to do got some nice silver paint all around the face area there. And just going along the figure, you can see a beautiful looking Maximal symbol there, looking really sick. And again, overall, I do quite like this figure. Now, I know I did get the 3-pack for Cheetor, but at the same time, I wasn't gonna get it, but the only reason I got it was Pablo and aka Wheeljack. But man, let me just say that this was a Cheetor I've been waiting for such a long time, and man, is he worth it. He looks so sick. Do get some nice detail there, and just going down in the back, you can see really cool looking details there. Again, I will be pointing this out in a little bit, but again, that does look really cool. Overall, again, I think he does look sick. Now, I wish he did have a little bit more paint ups on him. Yes, I do, but you know what? It doesn't really bother me. I don't know why it does. It just doesn't bother me. He does look very sick, and overall, I think they did do a great job on this guy, even though I haven't seen him yet because I haven't seen any spoilers or anything. I still think he does look very sick. Now, his two accessories are stored on the back, which I did do before the review. So here we're going to take him out there, and then all you're going to do simply is just bring Cheetor back, and all you're going to do is just simply you can either do two things. You can plug it in like so, but it is a very tight squeeze. Does it even fit? It fit in the hole. Jeez, it doesn't want to fit in the hole. Either I'm doing it wrong. Oh, there we go. It fit. Okay. So yeah, that is how it's gonna look like that. Looking really cool. But you can just store it on his hands like so. They already have the holes, and you can just plug it in on each hand like so. And there you have him looking really cool with, honestly, his two really cool looking a spear thing. Again, I think he does look very sick. Again, I do quite like it. He does look sick. And man, this Cheetor, oh my gosh, I can't say enough. This Cheetor looks amazing, and he was honestly worth the wait for me. Holy smokes. Now again, what you could do is you could store the weapons on his back. Basically, he is going to have a tab right there, and you're going to see a hole back there. And all you're going to do is just plug it in like so, and it goes very securely. Just do the same thing on the other side. Tab there, hold there, and all you're simply gonna do is just put it in like so. But again, it does look very sick, very cool, and overall I do love this figure so far. But now for the articulation, the head is on a ball joint. You can look up that far and you can look down that far. His arm can move out about that far. Bicep swivel, bend at the elbow, and he sadly doesn't have, what? His claw thing can go up and down. Very cool. I do quite like that. He does have a beautiful waist swivel, which I do appreciate. Thank you so much for that. His leg can move out about that far, and it can go back roughly about that far. He doesn't have a thigh swivel, but it's okay. He does have a knee swivel, bend at the knee, and he does have a beautiful ankle pivot, and his toe can go slightly up and down. So yeah, the articulation on this guy is actually very good. I was not expecting it. I was not expecting it to be this good at all. And man, let me just say that I honestly quite like this figure, and overall, I honestly do enjoy this figure. This figure is way better than the main line, and wow. But alrighty guys, I think it's time for me to transform him into his really cool looking Cheetor mode. So yeah, here we go. Yeah, holy smokes, okay. This yeah, this looks sick. This actually looks really sick. I do quite like this, man. Wow. Just taking a closer look, you can see that the head detail looks phenomenal. Wow, I loved it. You can even see the teeth on the inside as well. Look at that, looking very sick. Do got the nice green for the eyes as well, looking very sick as well. Man, I love this figure. You can see all the beautiful mechanical designs just around this figure. You know what? Forget the paint apps. This guy doesn't need any more paint apps. Oh, okay, maybe he does a little bit, but man, he looks sick. He looks fantastic, and man, I don't know what to say. Wow. It's got the spots on the Cheetor on the back there and there as well. Man, this thing looks sick. Also, his tail does move up and down as well. The only thing I don't like is this part back here is supposed to tab in. It does tab in, but it just comes off really easily. That's something I don't like about this figure. But other than that, honestly, there's not that much I can hate about this guy. This guy looks sick. This guy looks fantastic. And man, dare I say that this is probably the best Cheetor we have ever gotten. Even though I've never seen this Cheetor in live action yet, I can just tell that he's gonna be amazing. And man, now just like in robot mode, you can store the weapons on his back like so. All you're simply gonna do is plug it in. You can either plug it in this way or the reverse. I prefer the reverse. I think it is just way easier. Just plug it in like so, and honestly, it does look better if it's reverse. I'm just saying. But yeah, just plugging it in there, and yeah, wow. Honestly, not that bad of storage. I do quite like it. I think it does look sick. And man, I physically cannot wait to see Cheetor in the film. And he's gonna speak. Okay. Yeah, wow. Alright, I think that's it for Cheetor for now. We're gonna do size comparisons at the very end. But yeah, let's move on to Battletrap. Now take a look at Studio Series number 99. Here we do have Battletrap, and man, can I just say that the head sculpt looks sick. That head sculpt looks amazing, and man, I do quite like that head sculpt. Take a look at that. That looks sick. Do got some nice red for the eyes there. I do love the yellow that they went with this. It does look sick. Do got some nice hint of silver there. But again, going all around the head looks very cool. And just going all around the figure, do got some nice mechanical detail. Do got some nice dark silver paint. Do got some little bit of rust there. Do got the headlights tinted in this cool looking white, man. It does look very sick. And overall, I do love this figure. Again, do got some nice gunmetal gray there, looking very sick. A little hints of silver and a little bit of gray there, and a lot of bit of yellow. But man, I do love this figure so far. I think this figure looks fantastic, and honestly, I think this figure looks very accurate to how he does look in the film. Even though I haven't seen him in the film, I can already tell by the teaser trailers and the official trailer, he does look very cool. And in the backpack, honestly, it doesn't bother me. The backpack does not bother me. Honestly, I think they did do a great job with this. But man, it does look very, very, very cool. They got the nice hidden tires in there. Man, this thing looks freaking sick. I do love this figure. Honestly, I was not expecting this figure to be this good. This figure looks fantastic. This figure looks amazing. And man, there's just not enough to say. I like Battletrap. Now, the only thing that I am hoping for is that he doesn't die easily. Please let him go down with the fight. Don't let it be like any of the other times when every time Decepticons freaking... Now, one cool thing about Battletrap is he does come with one really, really cool accessory. And here is his Wrecking Ball. Now, Wrecking Ball. I think it does look very, very, very cool. Or maybe it might be a spike ball. I'm not 100% sure. But this ball thing looks very cool. I'm glad they painted it a nice silver there, looking very, very, very sick. I do quite like maybe silver, maybe a hint of gray. Man, it does look very, very, very cool. But how do you put it on? Well, easy, man. All you gotta do is open this like so, and then all you gotta do is come to the hand right here, and all you're simply gonna do is just plug this in. Make sure that this part here goes inside the hole first. So all you're gonna simply do is just plug this in like so. Should be like that, and now you're simply gonna do is just close the gap. Now, once I put it in the hole, all you do is simply close the gap, and then you start closing it up, and then bam, there you go. Now you have it closed up, ready to go, looking very sick. And now you have him holding, honestly, his really, really, really cool looking accessory, man. Wow. Can I just say that Studio Series has been going all out on Rise of the Beast, and I am all here for it. I think it does look sick. I think it does look cool. I think overall I like Battletrap. I was not expecting to like Battletrap this much, but man, let me just say that Battletrap has to probably be one of my favorite figures I have ever owned so far. But maybe I'm getting it too ahead of myself. I haven't, transformed it yet, but we'll see how that goes. Now for the articulation, the head is on a ball joint. He can look up that far and he can look down that far. His arm can move out, bicep swivel, bend at the elbow, and for some reason he doesn't have wrist swivel or any up and 0 out of 10. I don't like this. He does have a beautiful waist swivel that I do appreciate. Thank you so much. His leg can move out about that far and it can go back roughly about that far. He does have a thigh swivel, bend at the knee, and he does have a beautiful ankle pivot, and his toe can kind of go up and down, basically just almost all the way down, a little bit up, but I guess I'll count that. But there you guys go. Also, his spikes thing does move here. I guess you can count that as well. But yeah, there you have that for the articulation. And overall, this figure is actually quite poseable. I do like this figure. And honestly, the poses you can get him into, I honestly think they are really, really, really cool. And the fact that you're able to do the poses that you can do with this guy, man, let me just say that this guy is amazing. And overall, I think that this figure is honestly worth the price point. But alrighty guys, I think it's time for me to transform it into his licensed vehicle form. I think it does look quite good. So let's take a look at that now. Overall, this does look very, very, very cool. I do quite like this a lot. I think they do a great job with this. Now, the only thing was transforming this guy, man. Ooh, was it a pain? But you know what? I think it does look very, very cool, man. I do quite like this. Just taking a closer look, you can see the details on this looks very, very, very good. I do quite like this. I do love the front. The front grille looks sick. It looks sick, man. Do got the nice GMC logo there, looking very cool. Again, in the light, you can see that really cool hidden detail there. Again, it does look very, very, very cool. I do like the orange transparent plastic that they went through. I think they did do that very, very, very cool. I do like the top here, looking very, very, very cool. And again, overall, I do quite like this. Now, the only thing, as you can see, is that not everything wants to tab in my copy. Nothing wants to tab in all the way. I've tried for the past 20 minutes and nothing wants to, tab in all the way. But you know what? It is what it is. I'm not really going to keep in his vehicle form anyway. The robot form is what always gets me the most. Come on. There you go. But yeah, overall, I think it does look very, very, very cool. Again, you do have the nice wrecking ball detail in the back. I do quite like that. I do like the way they did that. But overall, the coloration on this looks very cool. You do got Bernie's, towing and auto body. Looks very, very, very cool. But again, I do quite like this. Even though, again, the tabs don't want to tab in all the way in my copy, I think it does look very, very, very cool. And honestly, it looks very, very, very accurate to how it does look in the film, even though I've never seen it yet. Honestly, the fact that Studio Series was able to get this licensed product, honestly, like, that's sick. That's very, very, very cool. I do love the paint apps on this. I think it does look amazing. And man, I like this. I do like this. I do quite like this. Now, again, the only thing are the tabs, all this and that. But again, the transforming him for me was a pain. But you know what? I think the outcome is very, very, very cool. I'm not gonna keep him in this form, but if I ever wanted to, I would go through the pain of transforming this again, because again, it does look very, very, very cool to get the nice black out for the rims there. All the tires do roll very good, and he does roll very, very, very well. I do quite like that. He does spin. Again, I do like this figure. And for a quick size comparison, here is Battletrap next to Cheetor, so that we can see how they both do look there. And yeah, if this is anything scale accurate, let me just say, the Maximals are going to be huge in this film. What? If this is accurate, the Maximals will be super duper huge in this film. But again, we haven't seen it yet. I don't know yet. But man, I think these two do look fantastic with each other. But I think it's time to transform them, so that way I can do my robot size comparison and then give my overall review and my overall grade on these figures. Now for the size comparison time, here we do have Battletrap and Cheetor, and yeah, they both are roughly around the same size, but man, do they both do look very, very, very good. I think they both do look fantastic. And even though, again, I haven't seen them in the movie yet, but I have seen them in the trailers, man, oh my goodness, do they both do look fantastic, man. And here we do have all the Rise of the Beast characters that I currently have in my collection, and man, is this collection growing slowly but surely. Man, I am so excited for Rise of the Beast. All these characters look fantastic. Now, I know there are some, you know, some questionable height differences, like Optimus Primal is supposed to be way bigger than Cheetor, because Studio Series has announced that Optimus Primal will be a leader class, and the Studio Series Optimus Prime Rise of the Beast will be a Target exclusive, so I'm going to be on the lookout for that. But for now, this is what I have so far, and man, do they all look fantastic in their own way. I do love this so much, and man, I can't wait to get all the Rise of the Beast characters, because man, once it's all finished, I'm gonna flip. I'm physically gonna flip. Alrighty guys, there you go. There you have the Transformers Rise of the Beast Studio Series number 98 and number 99, Battletrap and Cheetor. Now, what do I think? Overall, I do think both of these figures do look very good in their own way. They both do have their flaws, but overall, I just love these figures. And man, I'm so happy that Studio Series made these figures, because the main lines are, yeah, but man, I love this. I love the design. I love Cheetor. I love his design, even though we haven't seen the robot mode yet. Man, I'm so excited for this film. And man, I can't. So for Cheetor's score, we're gonna go with Cheetor first. For Cheetor, I will give him a solid 9 out of 10. Yes, Cheetor, a 9 out of 10 is very good. It's just there are, you know, just a couple things that I don't like with this figure. The first con that I do have with this figure is just his limited posability in cheetah mode. Now, I know, no one's gonna pose him in cheetah mode. I know, I completely understand, but it's just the limited posability. Sometimes he feels like a break, but overall, I do quite like the cheetah mode. Again, I love the detail on this guy. And the next con that I do have with this guy is honestly nothing else. That's it. It's just that part only. Everything else I do quite like. The transformation is simple, the transformation is easy, and man, I just love Cheetor. Cheetor is probably my favorite Maximal as of right now. I do love Cheetor. Now for Battletrap, I will give him a solid 8 out of 10. Yes, an 8 out of 10 for this figure. Is still very good. It's just there are a couple things that I don't like with this figure, believe it or not. The first thing I don't like about this figure is that for some reason the waist just pops off for me so easily, and it looks like he just breaks in half. And honestly, I was super scared when this happened to me, but luckily I could just put it back in. But again, it's just something that I wish it was more secured, and that's just one thing I don't like about this guy. And the other thing that I don't like about this guy are the back pieces on the arms. Those pieces do get in the way of posability, and they do just honestly tend to just to be annoying, and that's honestly something I don't like about this guy. And my last thing that I don't like about this guy is honestly the rough transformation for me, I did have a trouble time transforming this guy, but I'm pretty sure it was just my first time transforming him. Once I transform him a lot more times, I'm pretty sure I'll get the groove of it. But overall, I do love these two figures, and do I recommend? Heck yeah, I recommend. What the heck? Yeah, you better get these figures. Posing these two next to the rest of the Rise of the Beast characters are phenomenal, and again, I just can't say enough. Thank you, Studio Series, for making these figures, and I can't wait to get the rest of the Rise of the Beast figures, man. Oh my gosh, I need Bumblebee, I need Scourge, I do need RC, but you know what? I think I'm just gonna get Scourge, Optimus Prime, and Bumblebee. We'll see about the rest. But man, I'm so excited for this film. I'm so excited for this movie, as you should be too, because next week is the week we watch Rise of the Beast. Let's go! But alrighty guys, I think that's gonna do it for me. If you guys are new to the channel, please be sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to turn on post notifications, that way you guys don't miss a single upload. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video, and again, I really hope you guys did like this double figure review. I thought, you know what, might as well. These two figures look amazing, and man, I'm just happy that again these figures were made, and I really hope you guys did like this video. But other than that, it's been Primus Reviews, and that has been the great Battletrap and Cheetor. Remember to stay calm and keep moving on. So I'll make sure to see you guys on the next one. Bye. Man, I really hope one day 3-0 can make a Rise of the Beast, man. They did my boy Papa!